dust on my boots of 1,000 cathedrals, and I have taken my place with bended knees.
You know, old souls, people who seem to have lived a life, they're mature beyond their years, and I think if you've seen it in these two and you've witnessed it, you can see they just have a very mature love for each other and a great patience and very kind. And I think it was defined by Father. It's very impressive to watch for two young people. In regards to putting this thing together, I struggled. You know, as a father of a daughter, marrying her off, if you've done it before, you understand the struggle. To tell them how much you love them and to do it adequately.
Hey, Nick, this is you, man. This is you. I'm really happy with things. Yeah.
Words in the marriage vows, you promise to love until death, to live together for life. May we always know that we are surrounded by a circle of friends and that we are lifted up by a loving God who goes with us in each and every experience of life. These certainly are serious words and they are solemn vows. And so we rejoice today that Jenny and Nick are so ready and willing to speak these words to each other's hearts. Jenny and Nick, the church shares your joy and warmly welcomes you together as today in the presence of God our Father, you establish between yourselves a lifelong partnership. What God has joined together, let no one separate. Now it is my great honor to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas Serres.
Up until this day, my brother was always known to be the smart one. When we were kids, probably 5 years old, we did something stupid. We lost our cable rights, and Nick made a cable out of like aluminum foil. So we started watching cable when my dad went to bed. And we could talk about his near perfect SAT scores or his major in college, but the smartest thing he ever did was marry Jenny.
So here she is, a senior. She would, go to school, come home, go lifeguard, come home. And then one day, she's not home. And I said to Irene, where's Jenny? And she goes, oh, she's at a bonfire. Bonfire? I'm like, why is she at a bonfire? She goes, oh, with Nick. I said, Nick? And now my ears are up, you know what I mean? I'm like, Nick.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas and Jennifer Surratt.
Really what wrapped it up is my father-in-law was living with us at the time. And good man, for sure. And these two were very patient with him. And Pa liked to tell a story. And if you didn't get it the first time, he'd repeat it a lot. But these two, they would engage him all the time. And I'd watched it and I witnessed it. And then I often would hear Jenny say, yeah, we're going over to see Yaya. I'm like, who's Yaya? And that turns out to be Mike's mom, who was suffering from, is it ALS at the time? And they would just take the time to spend with him. What was arm's length, elbow length was a full embrace of this guy.
Summer's burning up the highway. Your hair is golden in the heat wave.
So I first met Jenny 25 minutes after I was born. Growing up, Jenny and I shared everything together. Birthdays, friends, bedrooms, even a bed until age 13. Sometimes in exchange for Jenny's advice to me on makeup and hair, I would even share an answer on the spelling test.
I bathe in your summer light, soak in your ocean eyes. You are the sunshine. I'm not gonna let you go.
You are the first of us to step outside of our twin circle of two and form a completely different kind of bond with your new person. Today's a day that you get to call your very own. When I called Jenny to get the inside scoop, she told me that she even went on a third date with you, despite the fact that on the second date you introduced her to your friends by the wrong name.
Jenny girl. I refer to her often as Sweet Genevieve or Jenny Boo from the movies Monster, Inc.
They say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you cannot live without. And that sums up Nick and Jenny. So to the happy couple and everything in their bright future.
My sister's the most kind-hearted, generous, loving individual I have ever met, and she's just as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. Nick, welcome to the family, and I want to welcome your family into our family. Jenny, if I've not told you a million times tonight, you look absolutely beautiful. You'll always be my best friend, and despite your recent name change today, we'll always be the Geem twins.
I'm not gonna let you go.
in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health.
To love you and honor you all the days of my life.
Irene and I pray that you two keep God in your marriage, and the blessings will flow, I promise you. And then someday you'll be up here nervous and speaking about your kids.